Hello students, today we are going to start the next topic of chapter 3, that was metals and non-metals. Today we will discuss the physical properties of metals and non-metals. As I told you earlier that what are physical properties? That are, if we say hardness of anything, states of matter, if we say these things, talk about these things, melting point or boiling point, these all are the physical properties of substances. Now today we will discuss the physical properties of metals and non-metals. We will do in comparison because it will be easy to learn if we see the difference. Here are the metals. Here I will write the non-metals. Now we'll discuss one by one their properties. First is the state of metal. All the metals are solid at room temperature. They are solid at room temperature. But there is one exception. What is the exception? Mercury. Mercury, which is a metal, mercury is liquid at room temperature. It is liquid at room temperature. So metals are solids at room temperature, but here is one exception, that mercury is liquid at room temperature. Now non-metals exist in all the three states. Some are solids, some are liquids, or some are gases. They can be in either of the one state. Second point is metals are very hard. Metals are very hard and they have high density. Here is also one exception, that the metals of alkali metals are like sodium, lithium and potassium are very soft. They can be cut with the help of the knife even. They are soft. Always there are exceptions in the properties of metals and non-metals. All the metals and non-metals are not alike. Non-metals, in comparison to that, non-metals are soft, but here is also one exception, that diamond is the hardest substance. Diamond, which is a non-metal and it is also the allotrope of carbon, it is the hardest, diamond is the hardest substance known. Third point is that metals are conductor of heat. They are conductor of heat. They conduct heat, but non-metals do not conduct heat. We can take the example, if we cook something in utensils, they are generally made up of metals, but their handles are made up of plastics or any non-conductor metals, because the metals are conductor of heat. Plastic and other things do not conduct heat, so the handles are not made up of metal. If they will be made up of metal, they will easily get heated. Now the next point in the metals is they are malleable and non-metals are non-malleable. Now what is malleable? What is malleability? It is the property of the metals to convert them into thin sheets. If we will continuously hit the metals with the hammer, they will be converted into thin sheets. This property is known as malleability, which is present in the metals. They are malleable. They can be converted into thin sheets. Gold and silver, they are the best malleable metals. Gold and silver are most malleable, whereas non-metals are non-malleable. Second type is ductility. They are ductile and they are non-ductile. Now what is ductility? Like malleability in ductility, if we stretch any metal like this, go on stretching, they will be converted into thin wires. This is known as ductility, which is present in the metals. They can be converted into thin wires, and here is thin sheets to remember. But non-metals are non-ductile, they cannot be converted into thin wires, right? This is the property malleability and ductility. You see students, that in gold, if we take 1 gram of gold, you see how much length of wire we can take? 2 kilometer. 1 gram of gold can be converted into 2 kilometer long wire. It is so much ductile. Next is they have very high melting and boiling point. Melting and boiling point. Whereas non-metals have low melting and boiling point. Low melting and boiling point. Next property is that the metals are sonorous. They are sonorous. What does the sonorous means? When we hit a metal, as we do in the bell of our school, they produce a sound, right? This property is known as sonorous. Non-metals are non-sonorous. They are non-sonorous. They are not sonorous at all, right? These are the few properties like state of matter. They are hard and high density. Metals are good conductor of heat. One point is more, that metals are good conductor of electricity also. They are good conductor of electricity. And non-metals are poor conductor of electricity. Conductors of electricity. But here is one exception, that graphite, which is a non-metal, it is a good conductor of electricity. It is a good conductor of electricity. Metals are very good conductor of electricity. That's why they are used in the electric wires. You know, there are two metals which are the best conductor of electricity. One is silver and other is copper. One is silver and other is copper. They are the best conductor of electricity. Here are the properties, physical properties of metals and non-metals, in which metals are solid at room temperature, they are hard and high density, they are good conductor of heat, they are malleable, ductile, they have high melting and boiling point, they are sonorous, they are good conductor of electricity. And comparison to that, non-metals exist in all the three states. They can be solids, they can be liquids, they can be gases. They are very soft, but diamond is the harder substance. Non-metals do not conduct heat. They are non-malleable, non-ductile, and they have very low melting and boiling point. They are not sonorous and they are poor conductor of electricity. Here were the few properties of physical properties of metals and non-metals. In the next lecture, we will discuss the chemical properties of metals and non-metals. Thank you.